Now going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Starbucks stock. Well, it crashed pretty bad after they missed their sales, which again, in terms of finance, that is, and Wall Street, that's one of the worst things you can do, pretty much bar none. Now this was brought to us thanks to, oh, going a little old school today, Yahoo Finance, which if you're a youth or you're younger, it's crazy to think at one time Google was basically nothing, and Yahoo was the most dominant search engine on the planet. They were offered $40 billion to sell off to Microsoft, and they laughed and said no thanks. They were later subsequently sold for around $4 billion to Verizon and bought and sold several times since. So timing is half everything in life, so you always want to make sure you sell at the right time. Now, they note that specifically, Yahoo stock plunges more than 14% after badly missing its Q2 earnings estimates. This is by Brooke DePalma, who's a senior reporter over at Yahoo Finance. You note that earlier last week, on Wednesday, the shares opened 14% lower, and then got even worse. It actually went down 17% the following day. So last week, the overall, the five-day trend, not too terrible, but yeah, it's they're not doing great. If we look at their kind of zoom out of their stock really quick, in the past 5 years, they're still up. Again, the stock is currently trading for $73.15 per share, and it's past 5 years is up 13%. In the past 1 year, however, it is down negative 34.95%. Year to date being down 5%. Past month is down 3.32%. So it's been struggling quite a bit. Now they note that revenue for the second quarter dropped 2% year over year to $8.6 billion. Adjusted earnings per share also came in lower at down 8% to 68 cents per share. Global same-store sales declined 4% from a year ago as transactions dropped 6%, which partially offset a 2% increase in average ticket size. AKA the orders got bigger, not in volume, but the per order, people are spending more when they do go there. Now, they also note that their North America US business same-store sales declined 3%, with foot traffic dropping 7% year over year, but ticket size for North America is up 4%. And again, when you're in retail, one of the biggest things you need is foot traffic. Half the struggle of a business when it comes to brick and mortar retail is giving people a compelling reason to get them in the door to buy stuff. They also note to attract occasional customers, Starbucks plans to add new promotions to the app. In the US, 31% of all Q2 transactions came through the app. However, the number of 90-day active loyal members declined to 32.8 million compared to 34.3 million last quarter. Now it's also getting more and more competition. You see Dutch Brothers Coffee's gotten a lot more foot traffic. Let me see here. Coffee chain's foot traffic increased by 22.5%. Dunkin' Donuts had a big spike in February, and Starbucks just goes down, down, down. Now, see. They also know for international business, same-store sales down 6%, 3% increase in foot traffic and ticket size. China had the biggest drop. Same-store sales down 11%, foot traffic down 8%, average ticket size down 4%. Now, let's see. The average revenue, again, revenue came in at 8.56 billion versus 9.13 billion. And yeah, they're having negative sales growth, sales decline pretty much everywhere. The only redeeming factor, we look at foot traffic in North America, international down. Look at same-store sales growth down in everywhere from North America. You got US, you have international, you have China, all down. The only good news is the 2% increase in ticket size. And even that wasn't as good as they projected. They projected 2.41, which, again, if you're a publicly traded company, one of the worst things you can do is miss the goals you set, because a lot of the traders, a lot of these stockholders, a lot of them just lose faith when you continue to miss your goals. Another big issue that, fascinatingly enough, they didn't bring up this article, the Starbucks union is also going to increase costs exponentially, but the Starbucks union also has been very pro-Hamas and pro-Palestine, which is one of the most culturally, politically hot topics and divisive issues this calendar year. Granted, that subject's been going on for decades, but it's become pretty much one of the most popular things in the cultural lexicon and one of the biggest debates in business and how these companies are handling it. Having your union being pro-terrorism with Hamas is terrible. Now, they actually deleted the tweet, but obviously it's the internet, so it stayed up forever. There's a block protest around Starbucks. And that certainly didn't help their sales and certainly didn't help their brand, the brand affiliation, people loyalty to the app. I know a lot of people are actually boycotting Starbucks because of that. So there are a lot of things going against Starbucks. Now, granted, they're pretty much the largest, most successful coffee company in history. they're not going to go away overnight. Just like Disney, they're both being protested. Both have sales going down, but again, they have a huge portfolio. They have a lot of things going for them. Now that being said, Starbucks also sells a premium product that no one really needs. It's a candy bar in a cup. Personally, the only value I see is a portable office so I'm on the road in between business meetings. Then I could, bring up my laptop, use my private network on my little hotspot. But I have a nice little table and I can do some stuff. That's the only reason I'm willing to pay more than $3 for a cup of coffee. Truth be told, I just get the black coffee or what is it, Pike's Place or Pike's Creek, whatever they call it, coffee, get a little ice in there and call it a day. But that's the only way I could justify getting a cup of coffee. Now, again, we have economic and political uncertainty. A lot of people are laid off. I think this will probably be one of the things that's easiest to cut from your, your daily budget. And yeah, not handling the union properly and decreasing your sales. Gotta say, Starbucks, you certainly are the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to like, subscribe, and comment. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or comment to give me some additional feedback. Let me know how I can make the show better and better. And also share the link with your friends to help with the magical YouTube Rumble algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.